Fiebig.
You're my Uber?
I am your Uber.
Awesome, thank you so much.
Come on in,
Good
bumping
to
in the
see you,
Bronco
Lauren.
today. Good to see you. How have you been?
Yeah, so far so good. I just woke up from a nap. What are you doing?
Just driving people around, you know?
Really?
Trying to get everybody ready to do what you guys do best, fitness.
Yeah, that's true, yeah. From tomorrow on, we're going to do some fitness. You're right.
Are you ready? That is the question.
I think I'm ready, yeah. I mean,
You think?
Yeah. I'm healthy, body's feeling
Okay.
good. And yeah, you never know what will happen on the weekend, but I'm ready, yeah.
You never know. This is your 4th year?
My 4th year, yeah. 22 the first time, and then from then on, every year, CrossFit Games.
And so this will be your 3rd venue,
Yeah, right.
right?
two
Madison,
times,
Texas,
and now in New York.
good old Albany, New York, where it's a beautiful rainy day.
Yeah, true. Yeah, I like it because it gets very cold. Like not cold, but not as humid as the last days.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm pretty happy that yeah, we have some fresh air tomorrow for sure.
It'll feel good. Now, normally you and I talk a lot about CrossFit.
True.
I feel like that's been most of our conversations, but
Yeah.
today we're going to do something a little bit different. I have
Happy about that.
some interesting questions for you. Are you ready?
I'm ready. I think so.
Okay, we think so. We'll find out. If zombies were to take over the world, what would be your skill that would help you survive?
Probably biking, because at some
Biking
point,
away from the zombies.
100% just like go as far as you can with the bike, because at some point when then zombies take over, there will be no fuel, like no gas, right? And then you have to ride a bike, and I love riding a bike, so this is my skill.
So you think like out of all the fitness skills that you have, whether it's strength, speed, endurance, that biking is really the one that you'd be able to leverage in a zombie apocalypse?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, in the end, if the zombie comes too close to me, I think my strength skills will help me out. But yeah, like first skill is biking for sure.
Okay.
Yeah. What's yours?
Whoa, the
you're not
tables are
prepared for
turned. I
this
wasn't
question,
expecting
right?
this. Mine, honestly, I think that I would be perched on top of a building as a watch person that has a weapon, has a gun,
Okay.
and I'm taking out the zombies and reporting back when they get close.
Awesome. That was a very American answer.
Like, American, she's got to have guns.
Which building would you choose if you can choose the building?
You know, I would say a tall building, but the problem with the tall building is, well, if the zombies get inside, how am I getting off the top of the building,
You
right?
call me, I come with a bike, and then I will help you out, right?
Okay, yeah. So
Yeah.
I like this. In a zombie apocalypse, we just need to be on the same team.
Okay, so just imagine Burj Khalifa in Dubai, right? You are on top of the Burj Khalifa where we ran up back in 2023,
Yeah.
I think. You were up there with the sniper,
Yes.
and I'm down there with my bike. Okay.
Okay, and I'm gonna just jump and I'm gonna land on the back and then we're gonna speed away.
That's the next movie from someone.
I like it. So,
Yeah.
somebody take this up because I know the stairway in there, they're so narrow. I
Yeah.
remember from when you guys climbed it.
That was a hot one.
You can't,
100%.
oh, it was so hot in there. And you
Yeah.
couldn't fit even like 2 people next to each other just trying to get up.
Get up, yeah, that was hard.
That was very difficult. Okay, so you're biking away in the zombie apocalypse while I take out the zombies from up high.
Yes.
Next, you win $1 billion.
Uh-huh.
What are you doing with it?
Win $1 billion, that's a lot of fucking money. So I think I'm gonna try to
Think
help.
big.
Yeah, I'm gonna help some people. Yesterday we talked about like water, that is like a human right to have water, right? And we talked about some companies who think it's not. So I think I would try to build some water stations for people who can't afford that. I think that's the first one I'd do. Then I think I would try to educate people about fitness and health. That's the second thing I would do. And third thing would be buying a private jet to see the world.
Wow, I love that. Very giving back and thinking of others, but then also you want to explore.
Yeah, since I'm here, to be very honest, nothing against US, but there was a lot of trash we had to throw away because lot of things are packed here, like groceries and stuff. And then I had some world pain, we said, in my heart. So we came up with all this stuff like water, human rights, stuff like that. So I think this is the reason why I got this answer so quick.
Do you think that is different from when you've traveled to other places? Because like we said, I mean, you've been all over Europe, you've been to Dubai.
True.
Is
Thailand,
that particular to this part in the US, or just the US in general you tend to see that?
I think the world in general, but I see it here more often, I think, that there's like so much trash. But in Dubai it's even worse, I think. Yeah. So, yeah, we human are a bit silly, I think.
We can be.
me included, right? So I do a lot of trash. I travel a lot. So, but anyways, that's another thing. What would you do, Lauren? If you give two
this
million
game, if I had $1 billion, I also would. First, I'd want to help my family pay off all their debt.
Yeah.
And traveling the world with people who I think also have an interest of it.
Yeah.
Whether that's family members, friends, and then I would do something with animals.
Awesome.
For sure. I would try to get all the animals to have homes, or, help get them off the street, or, people who can't afford, medical procedures for their animals. I'd really invest in something like that.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you say that, I miss my dog, so I would take my dog on the private jet for sure.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And my closest ones as well. Yeah, true.
Gotta bring the dogs with us whenever we can. Do you have one dog or two?
One dog, American Bully.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, great tattoo.
Yeah, thank you.
Gotta show them off. So you have a lot of talents, we know that, but what is one talent you have that you're like, what am I gonna do with this? It's useless.
My talent that's useless?
Yeah.
That's a good question though. Useless talent. What are my talents, Lauren? Tell me about that.
You're obviously one of the best CrossFit athletes in the world. You're great at biking, and you're going to get away from the zombies. You're a helper, so I think that can go in a lot of categories of talents, because not everybody is helpful. Not everybody has like empathy and a big heart, and I think, those are more qualities than a talent. But
I think. Well, now I had some time to think about it. When I cut a cucumber, for example, I can tell you every time without like thinking actually about it how many cucumber pieces there are. So this is very useless, I think.
What?
You know what I mean? I count everything. Like since I'm doing like fitness or sport or whatever, I count everything. Like. When you cut something, an onion or something, I can tell you, okay, there are like 20 pieces of cucumber or of an onion or stuff like that. But that's very useless, right?
So do you, when you're cutting a cucumber, do you try to say to yourself, oh, I'm going to get to 20 today? Do you try to give yourself a goal?
Like when we have a chat, for example, right?
Yeah.
And we're talking about zombies.
Yeah.
And I'm talking to you, and while we talk, I cut the cucumber or the onion. I'm not like actually counting how often I cutted it, but I can tell you afterwards for sure how many pieces there are. Does it make sense?
Oh,
Yeah.
so your brain just
It's unconscious, right? Yeah, because I count my reps.
Have you ever been to Las Vegas and played blackjack and
Fuck me, I lost like
counted cards?
Last year after the games, I traveled to Phoenix and then I went to Las Vegas. I lost like $50, I think, and I will never go to this shit again. Yeah.
You're like, it's
then
not
I
worth
left
it.
Las Vegas. Yeah, but now I don't. I'm not into gambling.
Okay. Well, I thought maybe you could.
No, I understand what you mean. I'm very bad in math, so I'm happy then that there are not often more than 20 pieces of cucumber. So this is the highest I can count.
Has that ever negatively impacted you in CrossFit if you struggle to count?
Yes.
Thank goodness at the games we have people counting your reps for you.
There are often judges on the competitions I go. I'm very happy about that. But I always count. Like this is good when I count everything, I think. Yeah. And
Interesting.
Please, every psychologist who's looking this, don't tell me that I'm sick in my head. Thank you.
I was thinking maybe a little bit of OCD, but that's okay.
Could be true.
We're all somewhere on that, you know. Okay, this one might be a strange question, but I've gotten interesting responses from people, so I'm very curious on yours. What is the weirdest DM or message that you've ever gotten from someone?
The weirdest direct message.
Yeah.
Like, there are always people who want to buy like used socks and underwear, right?
Everybody keeps saying that.
Yeah, this is like more or less, I'm used to it.
That's just like a normal Tuesday for you.
Like, not normal, because I know some female athletes with like a lot of followers, and I don't have a lot of followers, but the DMs they get, I'm happy that I'm not getting this kind of stuff. But yeah, there are sometimes like weird stuff. The weirdest stuff is something like this, and especially when there are like pictures involved, right? When you just like look at the picture now and you click on it and there's like some strange
So people do send you unsolicited pictures?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, like mainly women, but sometimes men as well, like gay men. And I always say, please don't do that, right? And
so you do respond to them and ask them to not do that?
I really try to respond to a lot of people because I really appreciate all the support and the fans, friends, family, whatever. People who send me like good luck messages. And so I read a lot of messages. Not all of them, but a lot. So yeah, that's the reason why I just click on them and then I see the photos and stuff. And then I'm like a bit... more concerned about the world. Yeah, but
we just come really full circle on why we're concerned about the health of the world.
Puzzle, right?
Yeah, it is. It is.
Yeah.
If you could swap lives with somebody for one day, they can be somebody current, they can be somebody who is since past, it can be somebody from history, it can be anybody. Who would you swap lives with for that one day?
I think it's Trump.
Donald Trump.
Yeah, just to understand I know I have to leave the country soon, but I don't want to talk bad stuff about.
You don't want to get kicked out before you leave.
I hope I can leave. That is what I mean. Learn.
Okay.
No, I really like.
Otherwise, you're gonna bike away from everyone.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to bike back to Germany from the States. No, to be honest, I just really want this insights. You know what he gets, so I can try to understand things better that he's doing.
Yeah.
So I think the answer would be Trump. Yeah, because I think I'm just a normal guy watching like media and all the press stuff, and I think it's just my opinion that we can't understand everything because we can't see the big picture.
Yeah.
And when you're like one day in this position, you eventually understand more what's going on in the world, right?
Yeah, I think that's really interesting perspective too, to have a better understanding or perspective, like how do we get to this point, just living their life and seeing maybe even the conversations that are being had behind closed doors.
Yes, right, in the White House, yeah. With who would you swap, Lauren?
That is a great question. For one day, okay, I don't know if you'll understand the reference, and it's gonna tell me a lot about you if you know, but did you ever watch Disney Channel growing up?
To be honest, I don't think so.
Do you know who Hannah Montana is?
Yeah, man.
Like Miley Cyrus being Hannah Montana.
4 weeks ago, I went through the city in Germany, and someone had like a Hannah Montana tattoo, like on the
lower back. Yeah.
Big Hannah Montana. You would swap with Hannah Montana, yeah?
I just think that show was so fun for me that I would just love one day as Hannah Montana, as a pop star, and like, only her friends know that she's Hannah Montana and everybody else like doesn't. I think.
Yeah, that is what I wanted to say about the $1 billion you got.
Yeah.
Would you tell someone that you got this money?
I would be really careful of
Yeah,
who I
right?
would tell.
Yeah, it
Only
changed a
people
lot.
who can keep their mouth shut.
Yeah.
So that would not be my entire family that would know.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah, I feel like it could be
Crazy.
dangerous to tell people, right?
True. Yeah, 100%. Like money changes everything, right?
Yeah.
When we talked about like swapping, right? I think I would, if I have a second choice, tell me. Do I have a
Yeah,
second choice?
you
Okay.
absolutely
So
do.
Trump
We're
is-
kind of lost right now, so
Yeah, it's okay. I don't know where we are.
There's
please
turkeys.
Send help, guys.
So, yes,
I'm here with
send
Lauren.
help.
There are turkeys. So
we're in the middle of nowhere.
dinner is ready. Second person I would swap with would be Gaius Julius Caesar. Right? You said from history.
Yeah.
Gaius Caesar. Like just to see how the world was like how many thousands of years ago. That would be freaking interesting, I think.
Yeah, a historical person would also be very interesting
that's true.
to swap with.
Yeah.
I like that answer.
Cool.
What is your serial killer trait?
My serial killer trait.
Yeah, so for example, do you understand what the question is? Not everybody does.
Not really.
Okay, so my friend Presley says that my serial killer trait is that it doesn't matter if I'm traveling somewhere for 1 day or 7 days. The first thing I do when I get to my hotel or Airbnb is I unpack everything and I organize it in drawers.
Yeah, I do the same.
Yeah, and she'll be like, that's so weird. Like,
really?
why do you do that? So she says that's my serial killer trait. So I don't know, something that maybe people would think is odd and like that person's seen some shit, you know?
Yeah, 100%. Like I check everything. Like when I'm in a hotel room, I always check like if there are cameras, is the door locked, stuff like that, right? So I think that's the answer. Like I'm very strict with everything. Everything has to
You're
be
the
like,
anti-serial
clean.
killer then.
I-
You're making
yeah.
sure no one's trying to kill you.
Yeah, you're right. So
So give me your checklist then. Like when you show up at a new location, what's the security checklist?
it's like how many doors are there?
How many doors?
Like I count, yeah.
Like an
To
entrance,
just
an
see-
exit?
Yeah, right. Yeah, to see like, is there another door? Is there another entrance? Is there like how many rooms are there? When we entered this Airbnb where you picked me up, I was like, okay, which door is closed? Where can't we go? How many rooms are there? How many beds? Just to check that. Is there a fridge? Is there everything else? Blah blah. So what do we have to buy? And then I do a list, right? And then we are good to go. Just to see how many doors, how can we get out here, how can someone else who isn't supposed to be here enter the house, stuff like that, right? Yeah.
Have you ever showed up at an Airbnb or a hotel or any place to stay then and walked in, looked around, and just shook your head and said, no, I can't stay here?
Yeah, we had that before for sure. There was like
Where?
mold in Spain.
Oh,
Yeah, there was like mold on the sofa and on the beds and stuff like that. It was not nice. So we decided we have a competition. It's not too healthy to stay here, and then we changed the Airbnb. Yeah.
Were you able to get your money back?
Yes, that's the good point when you book through Airbnb and not like through a private property, right? Yeah, 100%.
Wow, mold.
Yeah.
That would have been really bad for a lot of reasons.
Yeah. And I'm like, as I said, a very organized person, and when you see something like this, you can't do anything against it, and it's not too cool.
No, definitely not cool.
Yeah. But this one is very nice here in Troy. We moved
Yeah.
in Troy 2 times, from the 20th until the 29th. We stayed like in more north, and now we're here a bit more south, I think, from Troy. And it's pretty nice, like very green, very big house for everyone. My osteopath will come in later in 2 hours, I think. So yeah, a lot of space for everyone.
And you said that you guys went to Boston first.
Yes.
Did you go check out the city? Like, what kind of things did you do there?
Nah, not yet. I wanted to stay in Boston, but it's so freaking expensive
Yeah.
that we said, okay, just let's go to Troy beforehand, because before a competition you can't check out a city, because you're just like in your head in the competition planning what training we have to do, stuff like that, so you can't enjoy a city or the sightseeing. So we decided to go to Troy, and I'm gonna stay till the 10th of August. Trump, please let me out after that. And we're gonna go to discover a bit like the surrounding of Albany, and then we go to Boston to check out Boston. Yeah.
Oh, good. There's a lot of good places to eat. You
Yeah.
can take I think they call it the T there. It's kind of like a train rail system, but it'll beep bop you
Nice.
everywhere and
T.
anywhere that you need.
Yeah.
Are you going to see a Red Sox baseball game while you're there?
Not yet. We are planning to do it. So yeah, I would love that. I watched a game in Miami and I really loved it. So I think we're gonna go. Yeah.
Oh, that'll be fun.
For sure.
I always just get excited before I ask the questions because I've never asked questions like this.
Now I'm excited, Lauren.
You're excited. Okay, we got to know your personality a bit outside of the competition floor. But if you're in the middle of a workout or you just get done with a workout, what is something that you have said or commonly say that you think to yourself, man, I'm so glad that nobody has a microphone on me as I'm saying these things?
You said we're not going to speak about competition, Lauren, so I'm not going to answer this question.
Well, it's not a specific part of the competition,
No, I'm
past
kidding.
tense.
So it was good that there was no mic, so I don't know if it's smart to tell you, but for sure, and don't get me wrong, I love all the volunteers and the judges, but sometimes we can't trust these guys.
The volunteers and the judges.
Yeah, and mainly the judges on the competition floor. And when it's about points and about being showing what you're capable of doing, eventually one or the other judge was in my thoughts and eventually in my words that I'm not too happy about the workout. But in the end, I spread always laugh, and I was happy that there was someone judging me instead of me judging myself. But this is probably the answer. Yeah, the boring answer.
So you're upset with the judges because like at the end of the day, it's human and human error. But
Yeah.
a lot of money is on the line for
That's
the
the point.
human error.
100%.
But we also now know that you don't know how to count.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So I'm glad that they are there, as I said, and I'm
Mixed
really
feeling.
happy. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, but yeah, this is the point. And sometimes most times you're disappointed with your own stuff you did on the floor. So eventually, more than going against judges, more or less, you know what I mean, is that I just complain about my own physical experience I had on the floor. This is often the case, for sure.
From your experience, and you've competed not just at the games but at a lot of major competitions,
Yeah.
is there one that you go to and you feel more confident about the judging than the other for whatever reason?
Like the top competitions, the judging is every time always great, right? It's like as you said, there are like human errors sometimes, but we just had the French throwdown. It was a great experience. These judges, these volunteers, they are so open, they are so nice to everyone. And when they do like sometimes a mistake, what can happen, then they would be open to handle this as well. So the French throwdown comes in mind first, I think. I've never had problems at the games with any judging, I think.
Oh, that's awesome.
No, I don't think so. I can't remember a problem with games judging. So yeah, games and French for sure. And in Dubai, there are always nice judges as well, I can say, for sure. Yeah.
So what's the competition where you don't like the judges?
I can't answer this question, Lauren, then I will get in serious problems.
I'm joking. Look, this car ride is not to catch you.
It feels like.
Like, Lauren, you were so nice with all of your interviews and now you trapped me because you can't get out of the car. You don't know where you are.
Yeah, true.
You're stuck with me.
Oh, but I have my phone. Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Next, Uber,
I made them
please.
leave it there. You have somebody else's phone, so you can't get into it.
So you are the serial killer, right? Now I'm scared.
And now it all comes out. You now understand the real reason for this car ride.
This cameras are not filming, right?
No.
Yeah. This is
No,
just like-
they're just staged there to make you think that this is a fun little bit for, YouTube and Instagram, but truly this was just to for you to let your guard down.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, there's a lot of woods out in Troy.
True. Yeah. Right now I'm reading a book from a serial killer as well. It's Catherine
Really?
Shepard. Yeah. Do you know Catherine Shepard?
No.
It's the best author ever. I don't know where she's from. It sounds a bit like America. There's like the Laura Kern, how do you say, episodes or like many books with the same story.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how to say that in English. Sorry, I'm not the best English speaker.
Sequels.
Sequels,
I guess
yeah.
you could say that, or
Yeah.
more than one book.
Yes, right. There are like 6, I think. I'm
Yeah.
on the 5th right now, and it's about a serial killer. And yeah, it's nice to talk about serial killers with you in this car in Troy with this kind of weather. I feel very safe now.
I'm glad you understand the purpose of this.
Yeah,
It all comes back to serial killers somehow.
for sure. In the States.
Is there is there an athlete on the competition floor that maybe they give like a look that you're most intimidated by? And maybe intimidated is like the wrong word, but you see the look in their eye and you're like, dang, that's a serious look.
Yes, like the first one who comes in mind is Roman, I think, Khrennikov. I competed with or next to him a lot of times now. So yeah, he's serious, right? He has a plan, he has a goal, and to be with Roman always keeps the fire lighted, I think, because he wants it, and you need to bring your A game to beat him. So yeah, this is the guy I would say. His view is always when you see him, you have to go. For sure.
Have you ever cracked a joke and made him break like his stoic face?
Yeah, today he was talking to John. I came to him, I tapped on his right shoulder because I was behind him. He looked to the right and I was on the left. I found it very funny. I don't know if he did, but yeah, that was the last time I tried to do something with Roman, and he smiled a bit, so it was good.
Oh, there you go. It was a good little icebreaker.
100%, yeah. Right.
Well, Moritz, we have arrived to your final destination.
I'm so happy that I survived this trip. Thank you so much, Lauren. That was a great experience.
Please give me a 5-star rating.
I try to. It depends on the price.
Okay, deal.
See you. Bye. Good one, Lauren.
Was she nice?
She was pretty nice, yeah.
Okay.
She was starting to talk like about serial killers,